Debt can be a tool in America. It can also be the reason your lifestyle's quietly falling apart. So let's separate strategic debt from chaotic debt, because those are not the same thing, despite what finance bros online keep pretending. In the US, living with debt is normal. Credit cards, car loans, student loans, mortgages, most people are carrying something, at least. So the conversation is not whether debt exists. The conversation is whether you are using it with a plan or to fund a life that you can't actually afford. Strategic debt usually has a purpose, a structure, and numbers behind it. That means you know what the debt is for, what it is costing you, what the repayment plan is, and what happens if things do not go perfectly. Chaotic debt is when the plan is basically vibes, denial, and I'll get out of it later, which is not a financial strategy. It is a cry for help. In America, this gets especially messy because low down payments can make big purchases feel more accessible than they really are. Yes, being able to put 3 or 5% down on a property can absolutely be useful if you have a stable income, real emergency savings, and enough margin that one surprise doesn't destroy you. But if you are stretching just to get approved, creating your savings to get the keys, and praying nothing goes wrong after closing, that is not real leverage. That is just a beautifully packaged bad idea. And then there is the bankruptcy fantasy, which people talk about online like it is some cute little escape hatch. Bankruptcy is a legal process. Yes, it can wipe out certain debts, but it also damages your credit, affects future borrowing, and can follow you into housing and other parts of life. It is not a reset button for every stupid decision you were spiritually attached to. This is where I draw the line. I am not anti-debt. I am anti using debt to cosplay a lifestyle or force an investment you can't actually carry. If you are going to borrow, you need a repayment plan, a backup plan, and a worst case scenario you can survive without your whole life becoming dramatic. Because debt as a tool can build something. Debt as chaos just exposes how fragile your finances already were. If you guys want, I can do a separate video on what I personally think counts as smart debt versus stupid debt for a normal person in the US. So please do follow for more, and see you in the next one.